Hey there, Linda. So just know, once again, I'm never going to win an award for filming or acting, and certainly don't have a secondary career into it. But figured just making you a video might be a little bit helpful to kind of go over some of the new updates and sort of feature-wise. Mainly because with a lot of shortages and stuff, there are some extra features it has, some features it lost, and so forth. Now, this is the particular trim. This is the Touring. Now, they did away with kind of the packaging. So where you have like the sunroof and such, all of that sort of stays, which I'll get into in a second. Truly, the only feature that this vehicle lost was those parking sensors that beep at you. Otherwise, everything is still the same. Now, they did lose a partnership, or excuse me, they had supplier issues with Bose. So the vehicle has a Pioneer audio system. So instead of Bose, you have Pioneer, but honestly, I really can't tell the difference between the two. Now, up front, you'll still have all of your full LED headlights, your LED fog lights. The safety systems have been updated. So now they can detect pedestrians and cyclists, and they are a little bit quicker to react to ensure that you get out of any dangerous situation. Even driver attention monitoring is new, where the gauges can actually sense if the driver is fatigued or slouching and kind of yell at you to wake back up. Power output has also been increased. So it's a turbo, not that you probably needed more power, but you know, hell, more is always a little bit better. If I pop open the trunk here, the good news is it's still obviously going to be power and height adjustable. And then I'm going to show you those captain seating because it is completely standard on the CX9 now. So you will see, as opposed to the bench, what sort of makes it nice is now the cup holders are kind of down there in the middle, but more importantly is you'll see the USB ports are down in the middle. So on the old one, if you had anybody sitting in the bench, you did not have access to cup holders or the USB ports because that's where they're hidden. So by kind of having the split seating, you not only have a little bit more separation, you also have armrests that can fold down, but the cup holders and USBs were moved through there. This particular one does have the all-weather package, so you'll see that there are mats, even mats that kind of go up the middle pass-through, and you'll see if I move the seat forward, mats in the third row, and even little mats here, so if you're stepping in to get into the third row, then obviously you're not dirtying up the floors here. The graphics on the screen for the interior have improved just ever so slightly. And then obviously with these, you do have connected services. So now you do have remote start, locking and unlocking. I have to double check. I'm almost certain for the 2022 model is when they went to the screen, but correct me if I'm wrong. This could be the same screen in your 2021 model. Everything blurs together because Mazda just throws a bunch of product knowledge at you like every 2 seconds. But the good news is things like remote start, locking and unlocking all via your cell phone will be applicable. You'll still have the wireless phone charger down there in the center kind of console area in front of the gear shifter. You'll have the leather seats. You'll notice obviously the heated seats. Everything is going to be power on both sides. You'll see a little bit more of those stamp mats for the all-weather. And then obviously the auto dimming mirror, the home link, the sunroof, and so forth. So again, everything is going to look very, very similar. Color wise, this is the deep crystal blue. So it's going to be the closest that I'm going to have to black. So you'll kind of see it's a very, very dark blue, if you would. And then you will see here is the silver option, which would be another option I have. So everything between these two vehicles are exactly the same outside that this is a little bit lighter of a color. And if I recall, I think you did prefer something a little bit darker. But I hope this information helps, Linda, and I look forward to hearing back. Thank you again for the opportunity.